Hello, rail fans. Welcome to French Fried Trains. It's Wednesday, October 9, 2019. We had already been out that day, and we had seen a long intermodal train, which was in our last video. About half an hour after that train finally disappeared, we had a northbound coming. A northbound manifest train, led by an SD40-3 rebuild, originally built for the Louisville and Nashville, and an AC44CW still in its Y&2 paint scheme. A nice set of power. This guy was definitely flying at top speed. Some coil shield cars bring up the rear, and he is out of here. The next day we went out, and we waited there for about an hour, but we were able to catch this intermodal train heading south. A nice little horde salute there as a pair of ES44 ACHs lead this train southbound. A big wall of double-stack containers stretching into the distance. Some singles and empties mixed in. Back to double stack to bring up the rear of the train. And that was all we got that day. The next day we went out, and we waited around what seemed like forever, probably a solid 2.5 hours, before a southbound train was finally coming. A southbound manifest train, led by an ES44DC and an ES40DC, with some tankers at the front. This is normally the time of day we would see Q509 with all the steel slabs on board. But this was a different manifest train. I'm not sure which one. And tankers bring up the rear as well. And that was all the trains I got that day. On Saturday the 12th, I was busy all day and couldn't go rail fanning, and most of the day Sunday on the 13th I was as well. But as I came back into town Sunday evening, I saw a green signal, so I stopped. I at least got one train, even though the sun was already setting by the time he got there. A southbound manifest at sunset, led by an ES44DC and an AC44CW. A lot of covered hoppers on this guy, and he was kind of curious, because despite having a green signal and clear track ahead, there was no other trains as far as I could tell. He was just kind of cruising along lazily, not at top speed. Now we're into a cut of tankers. This hopper has a North Dakota Mill logo I had never seen before. And now some newer looking tank cars. And these tankers here have some spillover flowing down the sides of the car. And this hopper here has a very obvious warning sign I've never seen before, stating that one hatch cover in each bay must be open prior to unloading. And that was all the trains I got that entire weekend. I was just too busy for rail fanning. But I went out on Monday and was able to catch at least one train while I was out there. Another southbound manifest train, led by a single ES44 ACH. This guy was definitely cruising faster than that last train. He also has a second locomotive running distributed power. And there he goes, another ES44 ACH. And also curiously close to the end of the train. But that's all we have for you on this episode of French Fried Trains. Thanks for watching, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great week, everyone.